All right, so this isn't yesterday's weather. This isn't even yesterday's intro, because somewhere in between me filming yesterday morning when I came out and going to the pool, the SD card failed. So this isn't what it looks like. This wasn't yesterday. This is actually today, which was yesterday, which I'm putting in place of yesterday, even though it is today, trying to reenact yesterday, but it's not, because it's today, and this is... You get the point. Let's go to the pool. Alright, time to make a pool. That was a long day, very long day. So let me get out of here so I can explain it. All right, that's wild. I was time-lapsing that whole time. I think this is the longest I've ever done a time-lapse at 9 hours. Started at 7, wrapping up right now at 4 o'clock. They're not even done yet. And it's raining on me right now. What the heck? Damn, I picked the wrong time to leave. My goodness. There's a thing. So tiny. Oh my gosh, look at you. All right, see? 15 minutes. It's gone. Now we'll try to go home again. Oh, all right. So yeah, long day. So normally it wouldn't take that long to do a pool. When doing a pool, right, I mean, you have your crew, right? The guy that was working, kind of superintending it, kind of put that crew together. They were a bunch of flat work guys, you know, do driveways, all that kind of stuff. Much different when you're working with a pool. I'll give it to these guys. These guys were busting their butts. Like, for never doing a pool before, they were very open to learning and very receptive of the learning, and just kept going as the day went on. So they figured out the shaping, you know, how to stack the concrete. You know, when you're shooting the shotcrete, you got to build up a base and then build your next layer. Otherwise, everything's going to fall out. And they slowly started picking that up. So got a little bit towards the end there. They're not going to run any more ready mix trucks after a certain time, which is where we're at, 4:40. We're not going to get that last truck that we need. So they'll have to finish that tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's getting done. That's a good thing. There's a reason that gunite companies are backlogged back here, about a year, they said. So there's definitely, you know, when you're in the pool business and you hear that and you know that you can make it happen, there's kind of a few gears start turning there. There's some business opportunities. So pool looks good. Those guys, my hat is off to them, because they just kept going nonstop. I mean, you could tell they're in pain, and those guys kept working and just kept doing their thing. So props to them for not being, you know, pool builders, but becoming pool builders in a day, basically. I mean, you know concrete, you know how concrete works, and you know how to shape it and do all that, but it's much different when you're actually trying to shape a pool, stack the concrete and whatnot, and do walls. That is where we left off. I think 7 truckloads. So I think we'll have to get one more tomorrow, just to finish everything out. And then looks good. And then next step will be like all the plumbing features and all that good stuff. To go in, but it's coming along. It's coming along very nice. It's a great looking pool. It's going to be an amazing pool. So it's good. Spent a lot of time over there, just kind of watching the process and documenting the whole thing. This time lapse, that time lapse, like I said, 9 hours squeezed into that little bit. So it was definitely, I've never tested a GoPro like that, so shout out to GoPro. The GoPro lasted that entire time on a time lapse plugged into an external charger and produced that time lapse. So that is amazing, because I've always wanted to test it, and now I finally did. Time for dinner. We got to get dinner going. But y'all are going to see this tomorrow, because that's how my editing works. I end up editing at night or the next morning. And it's voting day. It's Thursday, August 6th is primary day in Tennessee. Y'all need to get out there and vote. Just make sure you vote. Like, if you're local and you're in Tennessee, please vote. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Tea Party, identify with that party, whose party, his party, my party. Just go vote. Like, it's crazy, those stats that Brian threw out the other day, that they're only going to get a turnout of like 6,000 people. You have 70,000 expected, and you're only going to get 6,000 to actually use their right to vote. Like, just blows my mind. Because if you look on social media and you see the complaining, and you see all the hatred and the not my president, or this guy's doing this, or I don't agree with this, the only way you're going to change it is if you vote. And you start voting at the lower levels, the local levels, which is where your primary is at, and that's your people that are going to be your House of Representatives and Senate. Those are the guys that you want in there fighting for you, because they're going to have the direct impact on your local area. So even if you think your vote doesn't count in the presidential, it's too far out there, it's all fixed, delegates rigged, all that stuff, it doesn't matter. This is the big vote. Local, it all starts in local, because that's directly affecting us. So get out there and vote. It's the one thing you can do. It's easy. It's free. It takes no time at all. Wear a mask. Don't wear a mask. You go to Walmart. You go to Home Depot. You're fine standing next to those people. No reason you can't go vote. That is it from Tennessee. Come on. Make us proud. Vote a little bit. That's all you got to do. Hope y'all are staying cool. That is it from Tennessee.